I can assure you that what you are doing now is no good for anybody. This is not going to make any difference at all what you're doing right now. Yes?
I'll have a 99.
You'll have a 99?
Is you an ice cream man?
Not sure I know what that is.
Are you an ice cream man?
Am I an ice cream man? Oh, I see what you mean now. No, I'm not. I'm a scientist. What are you doing here? Can anybody tell me what you're doing here? Anybody?
No to vaccine passports!
Okay, so you're here to stop them doing vaccine passports. How is this going to stop them doing that? And why shouldn't they have vaccine passports?
Because it's medical genocide!
Yes, go on. I should give you a yellow star.
Yes!
Why?
Where's your papers? Show us your papers! Come on, your papers! We want tyranny! We want tyranny! We are so immature, we've never grown up, and we still want dads to look after us, but they're not there anymore, so let the government do it. Let the government do it. And here, one of all, thank you very much, Mr. Government. Yeah! And tyranny.
My pleasure, my pleasure. I'm not here on behalf of the government. I'm here as a scientist to help you with your fundamental psychological issues.
What does Judy
Dude, look, listen, mate. Listen, if you look at this guy's last video, he's against it. He's on our side.
Don't worry, I'm not on anybody's side. This guy claims that I'm on your side.
Okay,
I am not.
He was. He's done a video against vaccinations. He has.
I'm not here on behalf of the 99%. I don't want to be part of that lot. I'm not here on behalf of the 1% because I don't want to be part of that lot. That still leaves 70 million people. I'm here on behalf of the 0.00001%, just to challenge you in whatever you're doing, because I'm a scientist and that's what I do. And so I'm here to question, what on earth are you doing here? One person said before, they're trying to stop vaccine passports, but I mean, sorry to have to tell you this, but standing in the road in Brixton is not going to stop vaccine passports. It just doesn't work like that, does it? I'm full of... That's what my psychotherapist said to me the other day, actually, to be honest. So I fired him. But you, I mean, no, thanks for your opinion. I really value it so much.
So what will stop it?
What's that?
What should be done?
What should be done?
Yeah.
I don't know what should be done. I don't think you can stop it. How can you stop it? It's a machine. You're fighting against the machine. I don't know what you're meant to do. You have to think about that yourself. Or you can follow Piers Corbyn if you think he looks like the Messiah. The point is, I'm sorry to have to say this, but and I know I do say this ad nauseum, right? But you're in the wrong place. What you need to do is go to your parents' place, because they are the cause of all your problems. Yes, I know you may have heard this before, but you've still come back here, haven't you? Why aren't you at your parents' place? Because they're the problem. Why have you got no to vaccine passports on your t-shirt? It's your parents that are responsible for your problems. The best way to prevent children from being abused by the government or anyone else is to make sure you don't have them. And then they can't ever get abused. They won't ever get COVID, they won't pass COVID on, they won't get any illnesses, they won't become members of parliament, they won't have to have iPhones, they won't have to have anything, they won't do poos, they won't have to change their nappies, all that stuff, think about it, right? So what I'm saying here, guys, is the most important thing is that you make sure, whilst the restrictions are not upon us, because they're going to probably lock us down shortly, make sure you take full advantage of the NHS, which is offering free vasectomy to all men.
He's done a great video about vaccination. He plays a character to get people to think for things. He did one where he was saying, like, you need to have a vaccine passport to get on the tube. He's trying to get people to think about it.
Just throws a spanner in the works, really.
It's not going down that well.
Never mind what my solution is. I didn't say I don't have a solution. I don't have a solution. I'm just a bloke. I don't think I have a solution. I don't think there's anything I can do about anything, really. Maybe about myself. Maybe, if I'm lucky, can change a bit, a bit my bad behaviour. But other than that, I don't have any solutions. But I'm wondering what on earth you're doing here. There are people that have travelled miles. Why? Come on, someone here tell me how it works. How is a bunch of half-drunk people standing in the road in Brixton going to stop The tyranny. Clapham, sorry, Clapham. The important thing is to remember that everything that is in your consciousness is there to distract you. By the people, by the system. The system is there to distract you so that you don't realise what's really important. And the most important thing for you to do is to realise that you play a part in this, and the worst part you can possibly play is to reproduce. What is my vision for a utopian future? Nothing. Nothing. No, I think nothing is utopia. Nothing. What do you know what the word utopia means? No, it doesn't. It means no place. No place. Nothing. Yes, wonderful. Think about it. Let's all just think about it for a moment. Just imagine, close your eyes if you want to. Just imagine nothing. Do I support the passports? No, I don't delude myself into thinking that what I think about anything makes any difference. What do you mean, do I support it?
Tell me your opinion.
Do I support it?
I'm from London, right? He goes all over London. He won't tell you his opinion on anything. The only opinion he has is that you should not have kids. That's the only opinion he has.
I want to know your opinion on the Afghan evacuation scheme at the minute.
Exactly. Just to explain to you, I know this is a bit difficult for you to get your head around.
No, but you've got
what I really want, although I think it may be beyond your capabilities, is for you to think for yourself. You're thinking like this lot here, you're thinking like that, aren't you? Where did you get the idea not to have a jab from?
You weren't around there.
Why did I get it? Because I don't believe in it.
Because you don't believe in it. What do you know about it? Have you done any research into it? Have you read any of the clinical papers?
No, I don't need to, mate.
Yes, you do. If you wanted to have an informed opinion, yes, you do.
I won't even.
You don't have to think. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to think for yourself.
Vaccines aren't safe for everybody anyway.
No, I never said they are, but I'm saying you can do your own research. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just trying to get you to think for yourself. And I'm trying to understand what on earth any of you are doing here. I don't understand what you're doing here. What are you going to achieve? You over there, what are you doing? What are you doing?
It's a free country.
Yes, it is a free country. I understand that.
What's it got to do with you while you're doing here?
What's that?
What's it got to do with you?
What's it got to do with me while you're here?
Nothing. Exactly nothing at all.
Fair enough.
You told me your business has nothing to do with you. Well, my business has nothing to do with you either.
So you've been drinking a bit. I hope you have, otherwise you're like this without drinking. This makes it even worse.
Yeah, I've got mental health. You got a problem with that?
So have I. We've all got mental health problems. Don't worry. You're not the only one.
No, I don't worry about it.
Speak to my wife, she'll tell you.
You've got 3 kids, mate. You tell people all over London they shouldn't have kids.
No. I'm not telling people they shouldn't have kids.
You do.
I'm not. Not really. I don't really think that I've got any power to stop people having children. I'm just pointing out that the vasectomies are free on the NHS. Why wouldn't you? So is the jab, I understand, but there's reasons not to have the jab. There's no reasons why you shouldn't have the vasectomy unless you can give me one. Why should you not have a vasectomy?
Your kids wish you had a vasectomy.
I bet my kids wish I had a vasectomy. Yes, they do actually sometimes. Yes, I know. Imagine what. Now, see, the thing is, you're right, yeah. But the thing is that if you want to make sure that you don't have a child that ends up like me, the only way to do that is to have a vasectomy or make sure that you don't get anyone pregnant.
I got a backhand, my kids wouldn't end up like you.
Your kids wouldn't end up like me because you've got a backhand. Imagine what it'd be like to be his kid. He's got a backhand, lovely. Let's look into that. Let's have a little look at that. So what he's saying is that he's so strong and he's so able to, he'd be whacking his kid into compliance.
He did not say
So what did you say then?
I wouldn't let my kids end up like you.
Yeah, how would you stop them with your backhand? That's what he said.
No, I said I got a backhand.
Yeah.
I didn't say I was going to hit my kids with a
Oh,
backhand.
what would you do with it? Oh, you were just pointing out that that's one of the parts of your body that you got.
Teach them manners and respect,
That's a very
mate.
unusual thing.
You teach them manners and respect.
Everybody here has got a backhand. Right? Why did you bring it up? He's saying he would beat his child into
No, I didn't
compliance.
say I did my child.
All right, he threatened his child. He threatened his child. I can assure you, by the way, how do you know that no matter what happens, your child won't end up worse than me? It's possible, you know. There are people in the world that are even worse than me.
I wouldn't bring my kid up to the apprentice.
You wouldn't bring your kid up to be a C word? Really? Well, how do you know? You've got no guarantee that your kid wouldn't end up being a C word, to be honest with you. I wouldn't want you to be my dad. Yeah, exactly. So why do you assume that anybody would want you to be their dad? Anybody here would want this guy to be your dad?
I wouldn't want you to be anyone's dad. How about that?
Why is everyone getting thank you?
Exactly. Why are you all getting so angry? It's just a performance.
Take the jacket off.
I'm full of love.
Yes? It's a funny way of showing it. Yeah. No, you're not angry, it's just the alcohol that's angry, right? You've only had 2. You're like this already. Okay. Alright. Okay. Great. I was asked by the white coat. The white coat is because I was a psychiatrist, but about 6 months ago I gave up my job in the NHS as a psychiatrist, and now I am full-time promoting and performing vasectomies.
No, hang on, you.
So if anybody wants a vasectomy, I will personally give you money, sir.
Why does your ego think that I'm going to listen to what you
Why
say?
does my ego think that you're going to listen to what I'm saying? You are listening to what I'm saying, aren't you?
No, we're not. It goes in there.
I mean, you could be anywhere. If you didn't want to be listening to what I'm saying, why don't you go away and go over there?
Why should I go over there?
Because the guy with the lovely hat on, and you said you're not interested in what I'm saying, and yet you're standing here.
I was stood here before you turned up.
You were stood here before I turned up, and you're going to stay here now? Yes, you're going to stay here. You've got the right. I believe you have the right to stay here and get really agitated because you don't understand really good agit prop CSL. You're not getting agitated? No? Not a little bit? No? You're alright?
Take a lot to get him agitated.
It takes a lot to get him agitated. Do you know? Are you together?
Am I going to say anything?
You're going to say anything? Okay, very nice.
No comment.
As long as you don't reproduce, that's fine.
And that's fine.
Okay. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. It's been lovely being here, kind of.
Oh, don't worry.
And enjoy the rest of your protest, whatever it is.